So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knops got loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the Monday nights than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time to Beerded Guys.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien. How is everyone? I am excited. It is a good day. Just got off of baseball practice. I'm here. I get to hang out with my buds.
Damn it.
We had a really good event this weekend that Matt and I went to. John had a ball at the event he was at. Trust me, we'll tell you stories about both.
No doubt.
It was a really good time. Plus, I mean, I'm back getting to hang out with you guys.
I mean, he's been nothing but abrasive this entire time. He's been here for 5 minutes. It's whatever it is.
I'm over here telling you that I'm happy to see you.
Yeah, you're
Now that
acting
you're on
right
camera.
now. You're
I'm not acting. I am happy to see you guys.
You're happy to be abrasive and yell at us.
I haven't yelled at you yet.
I don't know if it's per se yell, but definitely some snarkiness. Like,
There, see, I've been snarky, but I haven't yelled.
All right. I mean, he's already demanding, but no, we're doing this, we're doing that. Blah, blah,
Yeah, we
blah.
are.
definitely was towing the line at least a couple times. On the
John
yell.
straight
Yeah,
up.
I'm
John's
just
like,
like,
we're
oh
gonna
my
have
God.
6 beers. I'm like, no, we're having 7. I have spoken. I am in a great mood. Okay, it is not my fault. I got good news today. It's a good day. But
He didn't
anyway,
have to get his
so,
AK.
You didn't even look at his boobs yet. So.
I don't have any boobs. It's boring.
I just realized we lost our dicks in nature too. We need to work on
Yeah,
that.
it's falling behind. We need to find the dicks in nature.
What'd you do to the dicks of nature?
No, just one day it wasn't there, so
Oh my god,
It was
John.
just too big and weighty that gravity took effect and it fell.
kind of like big boobs.
This is why I can't leave you guys alone. Every time I do, bad things happen.
Well, there was no tent involved this time.
Oh, my poor tent. I didn't even get it. I never saw it.
No,
I never saw it outside of the box.
No, you sure did.
Because I didn't even pull it out of the box before I brought it over to you.
He never does pull out the box either.
I mean,
Shit.
but anyway, we have 7 beers lined up today. I'm excited.
I mean, I'll lie. I'm excited. Tyler's here, guys. Woo!
Yeah, you can go to hell. As always, we'll start off with our anticipated beers.
Oh shit, yeah.
I didn't even
Matt,
think about
what
that.
about you?
Getting a little rusty. I am actually going to be really looking forward to the beer that John is donating from his adventures abroad from the weekend.
Abroad? You left the country?
The,
Well, I went to the region.
I mean, it's pretty close. Yeah, the Dark Lord variant. Yeah, I'm definitely down to check that out.
John Boy.
Yeah, I mean, that was when I first got my 4 that you get when you get the ticket. That was the one that stood out to me, and I'm excited to drink it.
I bet you are.
Oh yeah, just no Angie, but
You didn't get any hand jobs?
I drank some Angie.
Ooh, nice. How was the hangy?
That was exactly what it is.
Good.
Sweet, long lasting.
So not a hand job. Oh shit.
A little bit aggressive at the end, maybe. I don't know.
All right, we're getting closer to a hand job.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, honestly, it's got to be the Sunday. It really does. There's some great beers up here. We have Drecker, we have Hoppin' Frog, we have River North, but that Sunday looks stupid good.
Yeah, and I'm excited with some of our normal TBG viewers. I know I saw Drew, I saw Stefan, I saw Chris Knight.
By the way, are you the one that stole Chris's wallet and used his credit cards?
I did not, actually.
I've been curious if it was you. So.
I did not. What I did do is in the mosh pit, somebody dropped their phone. So I grabbed it real quick so it wouldn't get smashed. And guy next to me thought it was this guy over here, so I tried to get his attention. I was like, hey, your phone. He's like, didn't know what I was talking about. So I took his lost phone, but I might taking some selfies before I did.
What kind of selfies?
I was wearing a kilt.
Did you leave some dick
kill
pics?
shots?
I did not. No.
That would have been funny. Some of your luck, it would have been a woman, and that's real bad.
Yeah, that was bad. But no, I was sad to hear about that about Chris. You do have to keep an eye on your shit there. Or trust them that somebody is.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Rob Gibbons was there.
Well, that's the reason you gotta watch your shit.
And by the time I was talking to him, by the end of the day, I'm not sure he knew
Who you were?
who anybody was. He was saying stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. You're sunburnt. Yeah,
Attaboy Gibbons.
It's a good time.
I would say I'm shocked, but I would be lying big time.
Yeah.
So
We got so much to talk about. I'm excited to hear about your guys' Saturday.
Yeah.
Excited to tell more stories. So.
We had a good time. Matt, do you have anything on your end over there?
Dude, we got James Wood on. Not Woods, James Wood.
What's up, James?
What's up?
Says, missed you guys. And we got Todd Swain from Yorktown.
Nice.
Says, what the hell? He's like, what's up, boys? I think he's surprised as well to see.
Glad I'm back.
Is this Tyler 1.0? I got confused with all of them.
Yeah.
coming out here.
Is this the beta version?
I'm gonna stab both of you.
This is beta Tyler, right?
No, this is
He's certainly not alpha.
this is the original gangsta. This is the alpha. This is the only Tyler.
Oh, the one last week had a beard and a cigar.
Yeah. Really looked a lot like you.
Don't make me stab you.
And boobs.
Yeah.
Russ just jumped on too. Says, what's up, guys? What's going on, Russ?
What up,
What's up,
Russ?
buddy?
I'm ready to drink. Can we drink?
Sure.
It's been a while since I've been on the show. Did I forget anything? I remembered beer that was the anticipated.
Most anticipated.
We checked with
You didn't
them.
do the rating scale, but
Oh yeah, there we go. So we rate everything on the 5 scale. So 0.25 to 5. It's the untapped scale because we're cheap and we're not paying for the one that's 0.1. I mean that's fucking stupid. Just saying. You care way too much if you pay for that shit. But 3 is a perfectly average beer for us. You know, we like craft breweries. We don't want to screw them by putting 2.5 as an average beer. So 3 is perfectly average. Above 3 is above average. Shocker. 4 or higher is seek out. That means no matter where the hell this beer's from, I am finding it again if I can. 4.75, that's Tickle My Elmo, Tingle the Jingles.
fluff my muff.
Well, he's Jingle the Tingles, but you know.
Okay.
All that wonderful shit. Under 3, below average, but that 2.5 to 3 range is still very good beer. Under 2, okay, that 1 to, you know, it's okay. It's drinkable. I paid for it. Somebody gave it to me. That's fine. Under 1 is where it is drain pour. The only difference is here at the TBG, we do not drain pour because there is Sober Kids in Africa. Which, by the way, Brandon Holder actually used that on his children the other day, on his daughter. She was trying to do something, and he told her there was
Now she slammed the door and he
there's kids with kids without doors in Africa. He goes, I thought about you guys and immediately used it.
Yeah, I mean that animal's. No, I can't. Sorry.
Like, it just made me absolutely crack up. It was perfect.
There's some absolutely very modern cities in Africa, so.
Well, yeah.
I was going to say a minute. You can't slam shut the animal hide, but
Oh.
yeah, that's why I stopped myself.
Oh.
And then you made me say it.
I did. I just said, yeah, there are.
Yeah.
I just said, yeah, there are. I didn't make you say shit. Oh, John. So, yeah, I'm excited. We've had some really bad beers. I don't anticipate anything terrible today. So,
That means at least half of it's going to be bad.
I'm going to laugh. It's going to be the one Dark Lord that we're so excited about. That'd be the most bullshit, unlucky thing ever.
Yeah. I can talk a lot about Dark Lord now because having been there and hearing the history of it from every single freaking person that was there, I learned a lot.
I'm sure you did.
Was it like they just passed the torch? The first drunk guy told you about like the early days, and then there was like another the next guy told you about the next one, and then or just you got the same story from everybody over and over and over.
A little both. Yep.
Oh, it's your first time? Well, did you know?
Yep.
Yeah. That's one reason I don't want to go. I would shoot someone by the end of the night.
All the years, all the stories
It's
about
like, yeah, it's like my third time here.
The medical tent one. That is a good story, but
I'd probably just be like, yeah, I've been here every year. I don't need to hear this story. Go away.
I mean, they just love their Dark Lord day, man.
Yeah, and as drunk as everyone gets, be like, well, what was your favorite story? I'm like, man, I don't even remember. I just blackout. Like, boom.
Exactly.
Great cover story.
There it is.
All right, our first beer is from Matchless. This is the Dry Fudasan Rice Lager.
Okay.
From Matchless Brewing. Brewed utilizing advanced techniques and premium rice, barley, and Mount Hood hops. selected for the highest quality and taste. Tumwater, Washington. Now that is a town name.
Tongue water.
T-U-M.
Tumwater?
Tumwater.
Right.
Yeah, so it's
Tum
Mount
Tum
Hood
from the
hops,
Three Ninjas?
Pilsner, and rice. Global yeast. Light, easy, and crisp. So let's do this. I'm excited. It's a rice lager. That makes me happy. And we have another one coming to us soon. Ben picked up one from one of his travels recently for us.
I have a rice lager from Paris coming.
Nice. We've had one of theirs before. That's where I think one of the first rice lagers we had was from them.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I guarantee it's not the same one because they do a bunch of different ones.
I remember, I think that blueberry mochi one or something.
That's one of the first
That
ones
was like
we
one
did.
of the first we had. We're like, oh, this is like, what the hell? This is great.
Yeah, we started seeing rice on like rice lagers, rice this, and we're like, yep.
It's so clean and crisp and just
Well, and like if you like sake, then you're like, okay, well, this makes sense. Yeah.
right.
I remember that because with the first one we had, we were instantly just like, and now we like these. Okay.
Which one is Matt getting?
This is mine.
Whichever one you feel like me having, sir.
Since I want to go to the Hoplar on Saturday, I'm going to keep that one on the screen.
They both hold the same thing in there.
That was such a random like. Wait, why do you not have a handle?
There wasn't very many handles over there this time today.
She brought one down. It's right there.
Yeah, it is all big.
I don't like this. Wait, it's just the 18th Street. We're fine. All right. Matt, that can't be right. The camera.
I think at the angle it probably is.
Actually, no, it didn't look like that earlier. Someone must have
Matt
got
tested
excited.
it. No, I have
it
not
was-
yet. I have not
was
moved it. Yeah.
What needs to happen?
Towards me.
There you go.
There.
Maybe
Damn, I'm
A
good.
little bit of a spinny spin
On
just
the can.
for good measure, and we got her
Damn, I'm good.
We know you're good on the can. God damn.
in the canner danner.
Oh, that smells so good.
Ooh, I like that flavor.
That smells tasty.
I like that flavor.
It is so similar but so different at the same time.
Yeah.
Like
That's why I like them. They're so similar to like German lagers, like with a little bit of sweetness, but then it has a crisp bite and
Yeah.
just that.
A little.
a pretty clean finish. Like, like when John said clean earlier, it's like yeah, that's. I think it's a good explanation for it too. Like
Crisp, clean, a little bit of that hop, just kind of flavor.
And they always seem to have a little bit of a lemon characteristic to it.
Yep, that is good.
Which I think helps with that crisp, clean.
Yeah, I am not mad at that at
Sensation.
all.
it might be like a style that I need to keep more of an eye out for. I just kind of forget about it because we don't really see them that much.
Well,
but
for instance, Ben, while he was traveling recently, one of his flights to whatever fucking state he was in, he literally calls me. He goes, "All right, I'm at this place. I want to bring you back something fun. I found this rice lager. You ever had one of those?" I'm like, "Yes." And he goes, "Oh, so you don't want?" I go, "Yes. Bring me rice lager."
Yeah, bring rice
And then he's like, "Well, there's this." I'm like,
Rice
"Bring me rice lager." He was just
Yes.
like, "God damn, is it that good?" And I go, "I don't know what that one is, but the others I've had are."
Yeah.
We've had a good track record.
Great track record.
It's starting to get up there with unicorns on the can on track records.
Right.
So.
I'm glad you're finally realizing in a minute. Stephen Powell just jumped on too, says looks like a Sapporo
Sup, Stevie
can.
P?
Wait, did I hear Stevie P?
Stevie P.
What's up?
Are you in town? Normally he's in town for the month of May.
Well, that's because their family does the 500 all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you say it the wrong way? I think he enunciated 500, didn't he?
He did.
I don't give a shit.
100.
Obviously.
It's like you don't say Louisville or Louisville, it's Louisville. It's like it's
Yeah,
a
that's
500.
how you pronounce it.
Yeah, it's Indy 500.
Oh my god, who cares right
Ends with a strong DT. 100.
Yeah, a D on the end of that is fine, but it's 100 or 100. One or the other.
now? It's Indy 500.
He says negative Ghost Rider.
Oh, all right.
Boo.
Stevie P needs to be on the show when he's
I
in
know,
town.
that's why I'm booing. I assume that's where you were going with that.
Yeah.
He says just got home from Amsterdam.
Yeah, he's probably got some good beer and maybe
That's
other
pretty
things.
cool.
Maybe other things. All right, so this, like I said, crisp, clean. That little bit of lemon that seems to always be in these, even though it's not.
Yeah.
It is massively drinkable. Like, these, you could sit there and drink these all day long and be happy.
And I don't feel like drinking a bunch of these light beverages are going to make me super bloated.
This one doesn't feel like it would
Yeah.
be. I think that might be the main difference between this rice lager and like a standard German or American lager.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like this is filling in any way.
Yeah.
5% ABV. I forgot to say that earlier. So a nice little ABV.
Yep.
I'm loving it.
Oh, you know.
John, you're first to score.
I think it's a great beer. We've had several rice lagers now, and I've enjoyed every one. I think this one is totally fine. I'm not 100% sure I would search out this particular one, so I'm going to go 3.75, but it's damn tasty.
I'm going to bump it just a hair and go 4. I will look for this again.
I'm going to agree with John. It's almost there. It is really good, but compared to those we had, there's others I would search out as opposed to this one. But
So that is a
really
3.75 average for us. It's a good way to start the day.
Yeah.
When your lightest beer is still flirting with a 4, that's a
I wish I
pretty
had
solid day.
10 of those on Saturday.
would have made it a little easier.
Yeah. Tell me all your guys.
Well, so that's what I was going to say. So as you guys know, he was over at Dark Lord, but Matt and I went to Tipton on Tap.
Hashtag Tipsy and Tipton.
I'm already. It was a fun event. I like it. Nice and spread out. We're able to walk around where you're not feeling like you're crammed in. The lines never get so long because it is spread out a little bit. They had quite a few whiskey distilleries, a bunch of wineries. So for those of you that aren't big beer drinkers, it is a nice one to go to because there are other options. We met the mayor of Tipton.
You could tell you've not been to the show.
He was feeling.
Every comment starts with
That's fine. It's been a while.
I know.
been a while.
I think I just said that.
He God damn it. He was feeling pretty good when we met him. We were Barton was trying to get us to do an interview with him.
This was the mayor?
Yeah. And
Tyler immediately gave him the out, like, no pressure, you don't
we
have to.
met
You
him.
can say no.
We met him, and he was responding slowly and struggling a little bit. And the wife was like, "Yeah, he'll do it." And he's looking at her, looking at me, and I'm like, "You know what? I understand, public figure, like, no big deal." And he's like, "Yeah, I'd appreciate that." So, but we met
A couple of new breweries we saw.
Yeah,
too,
we met a couple new breweries. We met a couple new wineries, a cider mead place here in Indiana. We met some people who have gone to all 3 Tipton on Taps. They actually have a shirt that they wore that's like their matching shirts.
Nice.
They travel from 3 different areas, like it's Chicago, St. Louis, and there was one
Probably
other.
Columbus, if that's going to be.
No, it was all out of the state, if I remember right.
Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, Columbus, Ohio. I don't remember, but they
Maybe Dayton.
one of them is from Tipton, so that's what started it. They come visit, like her family and her friends come in. And it's like the one time a year they're always together.
Nice.
So we had a ball, and the nice thing was like Barton and Mark, both especially, you can tell they're really wanting to push highlights of the people working with them now. So they were really like, "Hey,
Go talk to these guys.
these are new breweries. Can you go interview them? Hey, that winery or that cider place is brand new. They've never done an event with us. Can you talk to them? Hey, these ladies, can you go talk to them because they've been here every year?"
Okay.
It was really cool being able to kind of help meet these people a little bit. We got to the Gas City Brewing they were a lot of fun, and they drive a really cool delivery truck.
Had another pickle beer.
Nice.
It was a good time.
And we'll talk some more business later, but did you go live on that? Did you record it?
So it's all
what'd you do?
recorded. I'm in the
Perfect.
process of editing some of them because some of the sound's a little rough. Some's not bad, some's a little rough. It depended on when the music decided to kick up.
Yeah.
They had 3 stages at Tipton on Tap, which was really fun for the music.
Yeah.
Really hard
bad
for
recording.
So, and then of course we have some that's just some people that run and own these breweries are very soft-spoken people.
They are.
So I'm having to repeat some of the things that are said. And then you have others that I'm like, "Hey, just so you know, sounds a little rough." "All right, I got you." Like,
That's awesome.
so, but we had a great time, great people. I mean, anytime you get to see Ryan, from Field and hang out with him for a little bit, you get to see Brandon from Tarnished Hollow. It's always a
Bad
good
Dad
time.
was there too. Got to hang
Yep.
out with them for a minute.
Patrick from Bad
I
Dad
need
was there.
Patrick's phone number. I need to pass that to Pete.
Yeah, I don't have it. It's
Yeah,
in
we
one of
got
my
it.
notebooks.
Okay.
I'll have to look.
Okay.
And we meant to get it, but he was gone. He packed up and left.
Yeah, he
pretty
didn't have
early.
cards again. So,
So I was gonna go back and get his number, and he packed up and left early. So,
No worries.
but I'll track it down. Don't worry, I got it written down somewhere. Sorry. But great time. Some good beers. That mead though from the cider mead place.
Yeah. So what was it? Was that the
That's
beverage
what they do.
of the event?
For me, it was. Their mead was by far my favorite beverage of the event.
and it had a uterus-shaped mooing aerator.
Quacking.
Quack.
So he was aerating all his mead as he poured it. So he had his sample glasses. He would pour the mead into the aerator a little bit, and it would go through.
Yeah.
Well, the aerator was shaped very uterus in shaped, and when it goes, it literally quacked as it went through. So we were all laughing that it was the duck uterus.
That's funny.
The amount of people that would be like, "What is that sound?" I'm like, because we were standing there for a while because we were going to interview them, and it was
Their
hard to
line
get
never
to them.
stopped. Yeah, it was kind of tough.
So when we finally did, people were listening and laughing, and they're like, "Oh my God, what is that sound?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's the duck uterus." And then one lady got a red mead through it, and she goes, "Up, the duck shedding its lining." I'm like, "No, no,
Oh,
no!"
God.
That's clearly wrong.
Yes. Yes, it is.
But we had a lot of fun. The people were in a good mood. The weather was perfect.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm. It was up there. It was 65 degrees and sunny.
It was 67. It was overcast. We didn't get sun until close to the end. We got a little bit, but it was
Perfect.
nice weather. Beautiful.
Not wrong about that.
Matt, all right. If it wasn't the mead, what was your favorite drink?
Man, that's probably like the most standout because those they had a few different flavors. They all were really good, the ones that I tried at least. But I really enjoyed trying the other pickle beer from Gas City.
Yep.
Because theirs was a little more of like a light flavor of the pickle, and it was kind of like peppery almost.
Yeah,
like
it was
the way they did
hint
it.
o' pickle with
Okay.
a lot of pepper.
Okay.
Instead of the brine, a little more like.
So yeah, it's just it kind of again like how Ryan's was different because it's a little more cucumber like. This one was just a different like kind of like essence o' pickle, and then the little spice to it. So that was like a cool different thing because they were right side by side. So we had one, then we had the other.
Okay.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. We literally sampled Ryan's
Which is tasty.
and then went.
I was going to make sure if you hadn't had it, I was going to open a can.
Well, I mean, you're still gonna open a can probably. So it's
Fair.
okay.
I'll drink it again.
Yeah. So that was. I mean, that's the grand scheme of what we did. Met a ton of people, which was the highlight for me. We got to enjoy. Well, we met the guy named Cole, who is the owner and distiller of.
Five Arches?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm drawing a blank now. I had it until you said that.
Sorry.
It's all right. I'll look it up again here in a little bit. But he's one of the distilleries. Was there? Young guy, great dude, very excited about his product, and did it the right way. So they started in 2019. He wanted to do bourbon. He ended up. They just recently, 6 months ago, released their first bourbon.
Yeah.
So it's been aged 3-4 years.
Yeah, he aged because I think they first barreled their first one. They opened in 19, barreled their first one in like 2020, and just released it. So
Waiting.
you're looking at like about a 3-year, 2 to 3 year sit on the on that first one. I was impressed the way they were talking about it. You could tell he has a passion for it.
Good.
That wasn't Travelers, was it? Was it?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
I thought it was something with a T at least.
yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, we had a blast. It was a good time. I mean, there wasn't the big concert and drunk fest like where you were at, but
It was still a drunk fest. It's not as big.
that's true.
Yeah.
Stevie
I
P
had to
says
work. I couldn't get
John
too drunk.
loves the pickle flavor.
No, you could have left off the
Yes.
word flavor. All right,
What's our next beer?
our next beverage
Yeah.
is the Reverse Faults from Perennial Artisan Ales. This is an English style pale ale. Don't get many of those, so
No.
I hate. Why do people do this blue on black bullshit?
Because they're fans of Kenny Wayne Shepherd.
Which is fine, but good lord. All right, this is. It uses East Kent Golding hops.
English, yeah.
5% ABV.
Ooh.
All I could. It
It's
took
a
me,
pale ale.
took me that long to frickin' find it because of the damn blue on dark.
The rice lager was 5%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a. I don't
No,
know.
that-
It's a pale ale. That's its range.
All
5 to
right.
6.
I don't know what they're doing over in England, man. Maybe they're coming stronger.
that's Matt's, right?
Yeah.
Give him a nice big head.
He needs it, God knows.
It's the only head he gets.
Good to see you back, Tyler.
Love you, bud.
It's a nice color.
Matt and I we wanted to stop at CarMax on the way back, but of course they were closed. Made us sad.
Yeah, that's sad.
Because, his hours suck.
Well, not if you work there.
Right? From an employee standpoint, that'd be
Yeah, I'm sure they
fantastic.
appreciate being able to leave at 6.
You're not going to see shit, probably, anyways.
I mean, you can definitely read the blue.
The main word, the reverse faults.
Yeah.
That's probably the only blue. Cause,
And you can kind of see, like, some, I don't know, lines of some sort.
yeah, not my favorite label ever.
Not going on the Keezer, huh? That was a perfect shot of John's face and just his sheer disapproval of that first sip. Brought to you by Turf Slip Radio.
It's kind of lemon iced tea-ish.
That's not steeped long enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like sun tea that was only left outside for like an hour instead of,
And with
all
no
day.
sugar in it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh,
It's very light flavor, but it's not like...
There's a little bit of like a malt barley.
Yeah, there's a antiseptic rubbing alcohol flavor in it.
And there's a little bit of like a malt
Really?
barley
Yeah.
like there.
It's all on my tongue.
But everything's so like... Yeah, there's a little bit of this. There's a little bit of that. Like, it's... I don't feel like any flavor comes through strong enough to even really...
Describe?
Yeah, it's... Yeah, perennial missed on that one.
Is that one an older one or a fresher one, do we think?
That was from my last shipment before that one, so
Okay,
not
so
that
it's
old.
not that bad.
No.
Yeah, I get rubbing alcohol.
I don't really get that myself.
Oh, so today, before I went to baseball practice, I swung by the farm near where I live that does... He brought in a bunch of local farms, and all these guys are having troubles getting into a butcher right now because the butcher shops are like a year wait for farmers right now. So, and that's going to kill them financially. So, what they did was one guy already had it in with a couple different butcher shops. He's been taking his stuff there for years. So, he grouped together a lot of local farmers, started working together to have their stuff butchered, and then he sells it out of his farm in a shop. Great fresh meat.
Yeah.
Right? Great meats. He has a local dairy that brings milk. He has local eggs, local meats, local, chicken, pork, beef. He has, on occasion, from outside of the state, he'll bring in some like bison just to add some, mix. Brings in fish, some fresh fish from different areas. It's really, really cool. So I go in, and they have like farm hot dogs basically that were butchered and made immediately into hot dogs, all sorts of crap. So I went in because I love this place. Normally I have like one or two options of milk because by the time I usually get to it, because they sell out of milk like the day the shipment comes in almost. Well, evidently it came in today.
Nice.
Because last time I got cookies and cream chocolate milk in a half gallon. That literally tasted like cookies and cream ice cream. It was stupid good. I always get a half gallon of white milk, whole milk, and then I get one of the
Whole?
flavored milks. Oh, I love whole milk.
Yeah.
I get a half gallon of one of the others. They had an orange creamsicle today. Holy shit, I fell in love.
And it's not here, though.
I know. I'll bring you some next time.
No,
I had
what?
practice. It would have gone bad in my car.
That's fair.
That's
So I'll bring some next time to you, but I bought a bunch of bacon. This time I didn't buy steaks. I already had a couple still left in the fridge. But I bought some chicken breasts. I bought hot dogs. I bought some fish. Got me some tilapia and some salmon. What else did I get? I bought quite a bit. Oh,
Yeah, sounds like you did.
bunch of pork sausage, a ham.
Damn.
I bought all sorts of shit. It was, and I think I spent like $80. That's the thing is, I bought those 2 T-bones. I sent you a picture when I made my T-bone the other day.
Yeah.
Came in a 2-pack. Guys, it was
Yeah.
T-bone like
Good
this.
size T-bone.
2 T-bones that size, $19.
Yeah.
For a fresh local meat.
It's a great deal.
Yeah, I love it. So it's definitely I'm now that I'm back in my new place, I'm cooking a lot more and I'm having so much fun. Plus my nephew wants to learn how to cook, so I'm trying to teach him, and it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Been a lot of fun.
All right, we got Ben Carnahan sounding like Kenny Tarmac over here. Hello from MSP, heading to SJC tonight. Have a good show, boys.
Love you, bud. I told the guys that you had a rice lager for us. They can't wait.
And Brett just jumped out. What's up, sir? He says Tyler just went ham.
I get it.
Yup.
And he's back.
Oh,
Nope.
No boobs this time?
No boobs.
I was able to look at that time.
So clearly they
He
weren't.
didn't hide it from me.
Yeah, the fact I was holding it right here kind of gave it away.
Yeah.
All right, so this reverse faults here. Flavor's weak, and what's there isn't good. Not a big fan.
You go first.
I'm gonna give it a 1 1/4.
Whoa.
Yeah.
God.
I mean,
That big gulp was worse.
Yep.
You
You get the antiseptic?
it's a good thing I gave the score before the big gulp.
because I didn't get that myself, but it's not great. But it's definitely like I don't think it's terrible. I would drink it if it was handed to me. I'll give it a 2.
That's what that beer deserves.
Fuck it out the window, sir.
What are you going, John?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like
Did you say a 2? Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being generous if I go 1. Like I did not like this at all, but I'll go 1. But I struggle to finish that.
It'll be a 1 1/4 average.
Okay.
1, 2. That'd be a 1 1/2 average. 1 1/4 will lower it. Yeah, it's a 1 1/4 average.
See, 3 years and he's learning math.
Good.
The show is
Show's
educational.
Unless it's Chris Ream history lesson time. God. It was funny. It was entertaining.
I don't even want to
I
know.
don't know about educational.
Do we go the Paleolithic era or something?
Can we have a rinse, please, sir?
Okay, yeah, I was trying to. see
so
Matt, while he's or John, while he's rinsing, give us a little more on Dark Lord Days.
all right, so not to get too beer nerdy, but Dark Lord Days from Three Floyds is the biggest brewery in Indiana, from just a pure brewing number standpoint, how much they brew. To give you they brew about 105 to 110,000 barrels a year. The second biggest brewery in the state, Sun King, brewed 35 last year. So they are 3 times the size of the second biggest brewery. Dark Lord is their barrel release. They're a big imperial stout that they release every year. And they've been releasing it for, 11, 12, 13 years now. And from the very beginning, it was a shit show.
And it still is.
So, think of it this way. It was just a beer release. So, they just released the beer. You signed up. You paid your ticket, whatever. Then you stood in line to get the beer. And that line, I heard stories of people being in line for 4.5 hours.
Jesus.
Whoa. To get a beer. And so, as drunk people do when they're standing in line to get a beer for so long,
Gotta pee.
what do they wind up doing? They bring their own beer to get drunk. So it's just kind of evolved from that point. I call it a beer fest, but it's not a beer fest. It is a beer release. It's a beer share. It is a heavy metal concert. They continue to expand and grow it. And this year, to get my beer, you know what? I was in Group A. I went in. I walked in. I kept walking until I got to the table to pick up my beer, and then I walked right out. There was no standing in line for 4.5 hours.
Nice.
There was nobody in front of me.
Well, you would think they would perfect it after 13 years.
Yeah, they've done a great job of fine tuning this thing. This year they've always sold their beer on tap at the event while still letting you bring your own, which is really cool of them. But this year they introduced guest taps, where basically they bought beer from breweries around the country, big name breweries. Fremont was there, a bunch of great ones.
Scarlet Lane.
Scarlet Lane was there.
Yeah.
and they
recognize.
They poured it, and then you could buy beer from other breweries across the country that you wouldn't normally have access to. So,
Scarlet Lane.
Speaking of cross country, I know this thing has a pretty big draw. Did you talk with anyone that was like made a long haul or big trek to get over here? Or it sounded like you talked to like half of the beer fest.
No, I did not, because this beer fest had over 8,000 people.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's bigger than our Hops and Coaster event.
It's not a beer fest. It's a
It's
beer
not a
release.
beer fest. That's 100% right. But yeah, it's 8,000 plus people. It's a heavy metal concert. No, I didn't talk to a whole bunch of people. Some guys from Wisconsin hung out with us for a while.
Oh, cool.
So they were pretty cool. As we were standing over in our corner, our safe spot, we had a safe spot. So if we got drunk or lost, all we had to do was find that spot, right? And plus, we could leave our stuff there while one of us was always there.
And John got so drunk he couldn't find a safe spot. No.
Well, we were standing there, and these two guys just beeline straight towards me. To like the people around me are like, "What the fuck are they doing?" well, you know, I got my kill done, and they were just like, are you wearing anything underneath that? I'm like, is it a dress or is it a kill? And the dude was like, yes! They had a bet.
But you didn't say if you're wearing a dress or a kilt, though. Dr. Drew just jumped on. What's up, sir?
What's up, Drew?
I saw that guy.
Yeah.
What up, Drew?
We had a great time. Drew's got his own stories, I am sure. But, yeah, I even got to go to Windmill the night before because it's like 5 minutes away from there.
Yeah.
It is the strangest location. It is across the parking lot, basically, of a hospital, just down the road from the police department. And down the road's like just up the way, a couple driveways.
So the safest place right by Gary, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, Uber.
Or, I mean, the hospital's right there if you overindulge or...
Overindulge,
shot.
you go to the hospital. Otherwise, Uber.
Yeah.
Did you go to meet Luther?
I did meet Luther. I did meet the cat.
You met Admiral?
Or General, or whatever version he is that day.
Whatever
There's
nautical.
a big sign that says don't feed him because he's on a special diet now. He's so fat. So,
Is he?
yeah.
That's amazing.
Actual sign.
That's amazing.
Brett says he's more in favor of finding the unsafe spot.
Nah. The other cool thing they did, because everybody wants the marshmallow Hanji. It's the variant that's basically Dark Lord with marshmallow in it. And it is by far the most popular of the variants. But you could go to the merch tent and they had bundles you could buy with one vintage Dark Lord and then like you could buy and one mystery or two mystery variants. And then they had the Wheel of Death. So the Wheel of Death is $25. You get a spin.
Did you do the wheel?
I did not.
Pussy.
Several of us did. I did not. But the top award on there was 4 mystery variants.
Oh.
And you didn't do it for only 25?
The line was like an hour and a half. For that
Oh,
one.
and you were getting something no matter what.
And yeah, and I bought the vintage and 2 variants for $80. So I was like, that's fine. I'll do it that way.
The Wheel of Death sounds fun.
Yeah, that was the most popular.
But what else do you get if it's the Wheel of Death? It sounds like it's not all 4-pack variants.
Oh man, there was a merchandise that you could get.
It sounded like a kick in the
There
shin.
one bottle that you could get. Yeah.
Could get a bottle, could get merch. You're getting something.
Okay.
You get something that's worth $25.
Okay. All right. That's not so bad.
And something that might be worth more.
And the Wheel of Death is not the mosh pits.
No, that's the Pit of Death.
I always like standing on the edge of those things. Though my quads get a little tired from like being in my athletic pose, my athletic stance. You know, bent knees, get your solid base.
Oh yeah, you don't want to get like...
Yeah, if you don't have your athletic stance, you're going to get run over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew says he wanted the chemtrail. He said it was so good.
I actually No, I didn't get an older vintage variant of that. I had chemtrail. Somebody had chemtrail. It was too much cinnamon for me.
Sounds about right for you.
Yep.
Pansy.
Yep.
Our next beer is by Drecker Brewing Company out of Fargo, North Dakota. Never Have I Ever Double IPA. Which is, I'm shocked he put hallelujah when he knew it was going to be an IPA.
Yeah, I was just like Dreck. We haven't had them for a little while.
Hops are Mosaic, Simcoe, and Azaka.
Sounds like a Star Wars character.
Or a planet
Yeah, all right. I accept either of these.
from the Azaka system.
Oh.
God, that works.
Yeah.
I hate you. No idea what the ABV is.
T-shirt idea.
8%.
Pop Wars.
Yeah, I talked to Brandon about that, by the way.
Okay.
See, we did work.
Oh, yeah, he's down.
Yeah. Figured it would be.
And I told him we need some runs of...
Going the other way.
You're just being a smart ass.
Told him we needed a run of our other shirt, too.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, I'm not doing shit right now.
He's just waiting on permits.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm literally slow working everything right now
Just to stretch it out.
Stay busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's driving him nuts a little bit.
Drew, tell us about Hop Lore event on Saturday. I want to know more.
Oh, yeah, the release of our beer.
There's a greater than 50% chance I'll be there.
On what day is it?
Saturday.
Saturday. On the release of our beer.
Yep.
The barrel age.
Yeah.
Steven said that barrel aging
Made it perfect.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
That's exciting.
Barrel aging usually is pretty good stuff anyways. But
It smells pleasant, a lot more pleasant than the previous one.
oh, and Brett says Fargo, North Dakota. I says many types, but you
I
know.
like that.
Yeah.
Smooth, pleasant. Slight sweetness with some
citrus,
fruity.
but I'd say more tropical leaning.
Yeah, it almost tastes like something that should be frozen with an umbrella
Yeah.
Almost.
and a cherry.
It's got
But
a
it's
pretty
got a...
thick body for a IPA.
Yeah, well, it's a triple, right?
Double.
Double, so...
Even still, like...
And then it's got, I mean... If you like hot bitterness, I mean, it's there. It's a lingering bitterness that is...
But it's
Sticking
not,
with me.
like, bad.
It's not in your face.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
lingering.
Right, it's lingering.
It's just in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth. Kevin Atwell's Jim Talk. What's up, man? I'm here for a while.
What's up, buddy?
Says, hey guys, he's got done kegging 2 beers, a cream ale, and a lawnmower light beer.
Nice.
Isn't that just the definition of a cream ale too?
Good for you. I hope they're tasty.
It's always fun. By the way, what's in our kegerator right now?
Same thing has been in there 2 months ago.
But we've brewed beer like twice since then.
I know.
And there's
I've
another
gotta
one
get
coming
this
up
one in
too.
there because
Yeah.
And another one's ready.
How have you guys not
And
been
we're brewing
drinking
another
through
one.
shit?
We had like 2 shows when you were gone.
Oh, yeah, more than that.
Okay,
3.
maybe 3.
Pansies. Do I have to carry all the weight in this show?
Yes.
And, you know, when you're not here to do movie reviews, we're not sitting around farting around drinking beer a whole lot longer.
That's true, actually.
Pansies.
And then Kylie can't drink yet, so
Are we sure they're not empty already?
I haven't checked. We have to get a damn lock.
Oh, you're not wrong.
No.
No, I definitely could tell I hadn't been here in a while because Brooklyn gave me the biggest of hugs. Would not let go. I'm trying to go get food, like having to peel her off.
Yeah. Yep.
It was nice. I missed her. Miss Kylie, haven't seen her yet.
She's at county track meet. So as a 6th grader, she made the county roster.
Did she really? Had a
It
girl.
was supposed to be Friday, and it was, but then it got rained out halfway through.
Yeah,
They're
that
finishing
storm
up
came
today.
in nasty Friday.
Yep, they're finishing up today.
Awesome. I'm proud of her. It doesn't surprise me. She's a fast little shit.
She is. Real proud of her.
Tiny little legs. They move real quick.
They do.
It's like the Roadrunner. All right, this Never Have I Ever, though. I like it. This is a pleasant... I don't like hazies, and this is a pleasant hazy. Great flavor with that little bit of hot bitterness at the end really brings it into more of my realm. The
Yeah.
sweetness isn't over the top. Some double hazies can get really, really sweet.
Yep.
This one's just sweet enough. And again, it's more tropical, a little bit of a different hop profile.
And for me, like on the other end, like it's the hops there, but it's not enough that where it's off-putting for me either. So this is like a good mid beer for either end of the spectrum
Yeah,
you're kind of
But
on.
not much.
Not much.
Also, another thing, not a lot of hot pellets left over, which was nice.
Brett says he's sitting there watching the favorite fellers while he's waiting on Carly to get out of Falling with Style class.
Tumbling.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That checks out. The kids were in that for a minute.
She's a cheerleader, and she's trying to become varsity, and she has to work on her tumbling to do it. So
Yeah.
that's what she's doing. My niece also went and got herself a job. The same niece that that went to Halloween as a gold digger.
Ha!
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't she have a job already?
She's definitely the one that would love to find a rich husband down the road, but
Maybe she's influencing.
she went and got a job, making $10 an hour, doing well. She's enjoying it. Although she's working at the she's working at the Little League Diamonds in the cafe and that's there, and they actually have it's not just hot dogs and crap. They actually make really good food out of that place. Well, she's learning something
Corn
that
dogs, huh?
happens in restaurants and cooking situations, and just where you have to wear a hat all the time. She looked at her dad the other day and was like, "What is this?" And there was 3 dots that were forming, and she was getting these zits from basically from wearing her hat at work.
Yeah, I almost
He
see
goes,
that.
"That's what's called work acne."
Yes. Yeah. Yup.
Brett was telling me last night about it, and I just laughed. But proud of her. It's always nice
Food
when
industry is a lot of fun.
can be.
Yep.
And she's at the perfect version of food industry. She's at the JA Diamonds. She can't get into too much trouble. Too much.
Yeah.
John wouldn't take that.
Actually,
bet,
it's
huh?
Carly. Yeah, she could. Damn it.
I've never met the girl. But
You've just heard the stories.
yeah.
Never have I ever. Matt, you're first to score it.
I quite enjoyed this, but going back to the earlier beer score, I don't know if I would seek it out. So because of that, it's just shy. If we did do the 10, it's this would be easily a 3.9. Just not quite there for search it out. So I'm gonna go 3.75.
I think it's totally fine. I think it's super drinkable, super approachable. Someone handed me that, and I would drink it. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. I don't think it's outstanding. I'm going to give it 3.5.
I'm right there with you, unfortunately. It's a 3.5. I think it's very, very good. I don't seek out hazies. It would have to be God's gift to hazy to get me to really seek it out.
And we've had some that are. So.
Yeah. But very, very good, very, very pleasant, very enjoyable. Definitely wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers.
All right. So question is.
What was Matt's score? I really wasn't paying attention.
He
to
did a
score.
3.75.
All right, so it's 3.5 average.
Yeah. Do we do one more? Or do we save all the dark beers?
I think we take one more.
Okay.
Because of how big the Sunday is.
Yeah.
So I think we do one more, take a break, then we have that.
Got a big Sunday, huh?
Got a big... No, I don't. Never mind.
Yeah, I can't finish that.
I started to try to
You could
pretend.
try,
Yeah.
And instead, would the Sunday bring all the boys to the yard? Is that what happened this weekend, John?
No, the Hanji brought all the
Hanji
boys
brought the
in.
boys to the yard, yeah. So many people. Anytime anybody got a Hanji in their back, you could tell because there's a lot of hooting and hollering. We had an empty bottle of Hanji in our area, and the amount of people who came up and said, hey, can I have some? I'm like, dude, it's empty. Try
I'd have
to get
been
the
like,
last drop.
I'd have been like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, try to get the last drop. But yeah, I did have someone. I had to put my back to them. They were sitting up on a railing, tilted my head back, and chugged a beer down my throat.
They chugged the beer down your throat?
They poured it down my throat.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what?
Yep, they poured the beer down my throat. I had to chug it.
That sounds fun.
It was fun.
Was it a dark beer?
No, actually, this one was not. This one
That's
was
good.
Yeah,
As somebody's pouring like a Hanji down.
yeah.
So good, but I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
Brett's asking, are we taking the big one in the end? Yes, Brett. Yes, we are.
Oh yeah, I can't deny that.
Yeah, Talking try to dance around only once, but...
That's why we can't have nice things.
Ah, shit, I had old style caps I left at Kuma's Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, because Kuma's now has buckets, so they'll bring like 5 beers for...
that's good.
Yeah, it was like 5 old styles for like $12 or $15. I'm like, that's
nice.
cheaper than buying them like regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like they came out in the bottles with the caps, and I was like, oh shit, like I never get the caps off of these. Like that would be cool to have some. And then I left them there.
You suck.
Again, why we can't have nice things.
Right.
You know.
So our next beer is none other than God's gift to brewing, River North. If God brewed beer, this is the brewery he would make. This is Quandary XO, the quadruple ale aged in bourbon barrels, 15.8%. This is this year's version. Cases bottled 99 months in barrel, 25 months in barrel.
That's over 2 years.
This is and it was the barrel type was Colorado bourbon. We cheated. We've had this beer before, but we haven't scored it. We didn't do it live because technically we were being given it before it was released, so we couldn't score it. John still posted it like a dumbass.
Yeah. I didn't hear that part. I was like, damn, this is good. I'm going to post it.
Best part is she just did the whatever. Katie just kind of was like, whatever. But it actually worked out because then we told the next place we were at
you had that?
you can give us whatever you want. Like, you're not going to get in trouble for anything we sample. Why not? We've already had the Quandary XO. Oh, okay!
Yep.
It's definitely a badge of honor for sure.
All of a sudden, she was like, well, you could try this and this. And
that was the key.
It was pretty entertaining. I'm like, yeah, Katie gave us this. Oh, well then.
Oh, it just smells so delicious. Like, not even like tasting it. Just...
Well, considering we were so excited when we tried this and how good it was because the last Quandary we had, it was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, the fact is it's 15.8. I never guessed that.
Does it taste lower? I haven't tried it yet. I love that dark molasses.
I'd say it just
fruit
smells
smell.
like you're just sticking your nose in a jar of molasses or something. Like,
Yep.
and no, that is not 15.
That is the smoothest 15.8. Holy shit!
Yeah.
And barrel, like there's no like you get the
There's
woody,
a little lingering
little
barrel.
woody notes,
Yeah.
you know, little like,
It's there.
but it's not like chewing on a piece of wood. It's not like the strong
15.8
barrel
miles.
prominent. It's not people that don't like barrel beers because they taste like a barrel. This has just like some of those characteristics.
And we know they test their stuff.
Yeah. We've met the guy who tested their stuff.
Yeah. That's true, actually. Huh. I'm not a liar.
John's like, we know when they test their stuff, forgetting that we actually met the guy that tested their stuff.
I forgot we met the guy. I know we heard the results.
Yeah, we met the guy.
Yeah.
Briefly, it was right as he was leaving, but we met him.
That's true.
John's like, not a liar. Yes.
God, that doesn't make sense.
That it's very, very, very molasses, vanilla. A little bit of that dark fruit. It can remind you almost of a barley wine in some ways.
And I know that night, I mean, we had several beers before this one.
Only a couple.
I do feel like even the few months that it's been sitting here, its characteristics have changed.
I think it's gotten a little sweeter. I don't remember it being this sweet.
Coming out a little more.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I think that barrel flavor is great. You get it, especially at the end. It's what lingers. The sweetness goes away, and then it lingers with that barrel, the vanilla woody, and that really is nice how that works. Because I hate beers that linger sweet. I don't like sweet. I don't mind like sweet taste in my beer, but I want it to go away pretty quick. I can't stand that diabetes lingering.
Yeah.
And so this is really nice because it's not diabetes sweet. It's molasses
not
style.
At all.
It's molasses sweet.
Yeah.
That's different.
That bitter sweet.
Yeah. But it's real nice that it finishes with that barrel flavor because then it just cuts that sweet right out of there.
And it is not all blended well. Like these are flavors that come out at certain times.
And I think they're meant to. The way it's set up, I think they're meant to.
But they don't compete with each other though.
No.
Like, like sometimes you have that. It's a blending of everything at once. Sometimes you get just different notes coming out. Sometimes they compete. This was definitely that more, like you said, you're getting different flavors at different times, but not like it's trying to fight with itself.
It's supposed to be a journey instead of one sip. You get everything.
We've got Rob Gibbons on. I heard his name earlier.
Sup, buddy?
Gibbons, I hear you didn't know how to spell 4 by the end of the night at Dark Lord.
He made that up, but
I mean, there's more than one way to spell 4 too.
I think he spelled it with a T to start. Gibbons, it was good seeing you at Dark Lord Days, man. I loved it. It'd been too long.
Yeah. Glad I had a chance to meet all of us up there. It's a good time.
What'd be really funny is if he was sitting there going, wait, Tyler was there too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what?
He says my Uber was clutch.
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
I did hear. Okay.
Oh God.
This is a great story. There was one of the years that Smo and group was there. There was a friend that they were hanging out with, and by the end of the night, they found him passed out in a bush or something, right?
Sounds about right.
And so they're like, we gotta make sure he gets home safe. So they pulled up his phone, they ordered him an Uber home, and sent him on his way home, right?
Good friendsmanship there.
Great friendship there.
They didn't put him in the car.
No, they did. They did. Okay. They took him, and the Uber driver got him home. Well, several months later, they see him. They're like, "Hey, man, yeah, how you doing? Last time we saw you was Dark Lord Day. Did you have a good time?" He's like, "Yeah, till the end. Some fucking assholes. I went there with my friends. I stayed at my buddy's house. They put me in Uber back to my house in Chicago during surge prices. $250.
Best of intentions, huh?
Yeah. They were like, "Oh man, that sucks."
Smoke's one of them that put him in the...
Yeah. Moral of the story: don't be nice.
Yeah, that's what you get for trying, man.
Yeah.
Or just pin where you're going that night to your shirt while Dark Lord Days. If found drunk, send me here.
Yeah, you get one of those bracelets for diabetes or something. Just be like,
the Dark Lord. Oh my God, Dark Lord should sell
That's not a bad idea.
Bracelets that you write on.
Yep.
And then you just write on, if found drunk, send to here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We might need to make those.
We might. That would be fun for next year to make those. Put Smo's address on them.
No, not Smo's address.
Well, that's where we're going. Aren't Smo's parents'
For
address?
us, yes.
That's what I meant.
But I want to make blank ones for people too.
Oh yeah, but I meant for us.
Yeah.
Rob says, "You were there too?" And also says, "Somehow my ankles are sunburned."
I don't remember if you were
posted
slides
that.
or not.
He posted that.
I'm trying to remember, but I didn't really look at your feet.
No, Gibbons, I was not. I just wanted to screw with you.
I was, though.
No, he wasn't.
I did love the text that we got while we were at Tipton, though. John was like, yeah, Matt would love this place. I'm like, emo girls?
Best part is I was typing the same thing.
And then,
Like, and then I see Matt's
high
text.
ABV beers. Like, oh, second guess.
I saw Matt's text and I'm like, oh, he beat me to it. And then you said hi to me.
Actually, honestly, it was mostly a bunch of like 40 or 50-year-old guys. So,
Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
That checks out more.
yeah. Although there were females there. My favorite part was in the mosh pit. There was this chick who, I don't know if she got a chance to be in mosh pits often, but she was in there for hours with the biggest ass smile on her face the entire time.
My guess is it's her one time a year she gets to go out and do that.
Yeah.
She probably is like a soccer mom at home otherwise.
Probably. It was really fun to watch.
So this beer.
Yeah. I go first.
You do.
I think it's really good. That adventure flavors is nice. The wood is what lingers in that, like we said. I'm going to go with 4 1/4 on it, though. It's not my favorite of the River North ones, but I'm at a 4 1/4.
You fucking high.
We are way too fucking in sync today.
Yeah.
Hey, I already wrote down the same damn thing for mine.
God damn it.
4 1/4.
I don't like this.
Matt.
I don't think you guys can give it that score and sleep tonight. Jesus.
What are you giving it?
Rob says, was that the chick that was 4'7" blonde?
No, I did see her, though. This was the darker skinned chick, curly, darker hair. But that little blonde, she's more of a wrecking ball.
Gibbons fell in love.
Yeah.
This thing has got a great flavor profile. It's the smoothest 15%. Like, this is dumb. Not only like ABV whoredom, but how smooth this is for that. Like, there's no reason this should be under a 4.75. Like, this is just...
So you're giving it a 4.75?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just scoffing you guys for your erroneous score.
Should be a 4.5.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm not going to check it. Just give it a 4.5.
It's a 4.5 score. That is, I mean, it's a great beer, and I understand why somebody would give it something that high.
Yeah.
For me, it's still really, really good. Just not quite getting me to that point of a higher score. But, I mean, it's a seek out. I'm sorry, whenever you're above seek out, it's already like, okay.
I finished with a bigger gulp. That was...
Was that pleasant? I didn't want to waste a big gulp on it.
I didn't either, but it just kind of happened, and I was like, oh, that was a good, happy accident. Rob says, nah, the little one is his pal Ashley.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Wait, you have friends? Anyway, so that is the end of the first half of the show. We'll come back. We got 3 more beers, including the big boy, the Sunday from Dark Lord days. So
Yes.
I'm excited. We will be right back here in just a couple minutes, guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
My dog being cute.
And behind the camera, the one, the only, unfortunately, if you were in Tipton, you had to see him.
I'll screen that.
We'll be right back.
green man, bushy beards and nothing hats. Bearded guys. Oh yes they are two 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 bearded guys. Two bearded guys.
My thighs were so sore.
Oh, dude, I have a MRI scheduled for Wednesday
Oh, yeah.
for my shoulder.
Don't mosh pit.
Yeah, no, Doc literally is like, he's like, he goes, we have to do this for insurance purposes and to get like a full picture for surgery. He goes, but you have a torn rotator cuff and torn labrum. He goes, like straight up, my flexibility behind me, like the rotation behind me, that's as far as that arm can go.
Oh, yeah.
And in front, legit, it looks like I'm saluting Hitler. That's as high as I can go, like lifting my own arm. I can physically do this and move it,
But you can't.
but shoulder-wise, it goes, yeet.
I mean, I'm just inflexible and I can still beat you.
Like
It's bad.
like God, like straight up, it's like nah, bro.
Remember those presidential fitness tests?
Oh yeah, I hated those
I was
things.
able to touch my toes once.
I touched my toes once. My one was the pull-ups. Fucking hated those.
Oh, sit-ups was what I was best at.
No, I said I hated
I know.
pull-ups. Sit-ups was what I was fucking king at.
Yeah.
Pull-ups, no.
Oh,
I did one each time.
yeah. Yep.
So Rob says, had you hung like I did, someone might have slid you a glamour stad. That
I mean, Rob, I was there till like 8 o'clock.
Galahardstad?
Cannibal was almost done when we left.
I don't know. GAMMELHA with the dots.
It's the one that he showed us.
Adding.
Yeah.
It's the one he sent me a minute ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
He also said there was an unfortunate screenshot with probably the old Hitler salute, I would presume.
Probably.
Yeah.
Jim says, got here just in time for the break. Thanks for joining, Jim.
What's up, Jim? Unfortunately, I didn't make it to the game Sunday. I got busy. I was actually on my way to the Indians game,
You got
and something
busy?
came up. So
Ah.
no, not
Something
that.
came up and he got busy?
Unfortunately, not that. But I was literally on the
Evidently
way
it's
to the
been a
game.
minute.
I was on the way to the game. It sucked. So yeah, fuck off.
And it sucked?
They did not like trim this label very well.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, so this is Hoppin' Frogs Infusion A coffee porter with coffee added, 6.2%.
What?
I know.
Yeah, this is one of their mass-produced ones.
It's not a tiny can, bud.
Still. I didn't think Hoppin' Frog went that low.
Oh yeah, this is one of their mass-produced ones.
That's lower than their shandy.
It is lower than it should be.
I mean, that just doesn't check out.
Yes, yes, it is. It is lower
Oh,
than
it's
their.
still one of my favorite moments on the show.
Well, the shandy is a turbo shandy. I mean, come on.
It does say turbo. That means it's faster. Rob says,
one of my favorite moments on the show is when we talked about that shandy and Pico was watching. She's like, "That's a fucking shandy."
turbo shandy. Rob says, no Burger King bathroom involved.
Oh,
What happened?
I don't even want to know.
I know. I'm like, I didn't know if one of you guys knew what that was. I don't. I'm just gonna let you guys sort that out.
Rob, just send me a message. I want to hear the story.
I'm not sure I do.
I'll listen to the story. I mean,
Thank you.
porta pots were a freaking mess, but whatever.
That's fair.
Ooh, this smells wonderful.
Yeah, if you send it to me, I have it. I have your messages pulled up between.
It doesn't say anything about peanut butter. I do get a lot of peanut butter in it.
I'm glad you say that. Yeah, I think it's just kind of the coffee getting in there, but
Yeah, Rob, I have the messenger pulled up, so send us that story so John and I can read it.
Yeah. We'll share with Matt afterwards, maybe.
He's already typing.
Perfect.
maybe, probably not. Ooh.
I love the fact he's already typing.
Yeah, great.
Ooh, I do get a peanut butter nose.
Yeah.
Right. Did they can the wrong fucking thing?
That's peanut butter.
Yeah.
I think they labeled the wrong fucking thing.
I really think so.
Label was crooked, you said.
There is no coffee to that. That is peanut butter.
Peanut butter
Oh
powder.
no, the nose kind of has like coffee and peanut butter. I think.
That's a peanut butter powder.
That is straight up peanut butter.
How are we going to rate this one? Because it's really good. But it's not what's on the can.
Oh, hey, we're good. I misread something.
Reading's hard.
Well, they didn't put it on the... Hey,
Yeah, no, I would imagine.
yeah. If peanut butter's there, you would think it would be on the big part. This is why we always read the whole can. I tried to speed through one and screwed up.
Is he talking down to you like he's not the one that did it?
Hey, no, I was...
Comes against.
Oh, God. Chocolate and peanut butter. Flavors surround your senses as you enjoy the wonderful maze of complexity that is Infusion A.
Glad to know our taste buds work.
Our nose and our taste buds. Yeah. Like, because that, I still don't get much coffee. But, goddamn.
On the finish, like I'm getting a little like kind of roasty, just chill on
Sure.
the back. And
But it's definitely
on the
a
nose,
backseat.
I get a little hint of like
The coffee porter
Yeah, so nothing about peanut butter
is
big.
peanut butter porter with a hint of coffee.
Gotcha.
Somebody
We
did
were
have-
all just like, the fuck is going on here?
See if I got a picture of it. Somebody did have a great peanut butter jelly beer at Dark War Day, and I did not get a picture of that. Damn it. Cool story. Never mind. Moving on.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys are both having phone time over there.
Sorry, Jim Monroe's being Jim Monroe and being nice. So.
Cheeky.
Yeah, he's just being nice, trying to help me out since I missed the game this Sunday.
Oh, I thought he's trying to be nice and send you boob pictures or something since you didn't get any of those.
That now, if Jim does that, I don't know if I can talk to Jim anymore.
Did have one of the best lagers I've ever had.
Really?
I did. And you're going to shit yourself, but it's from Nuclearis.
Oh, the 2 women one.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
I haven't had it yet.
It is fucking delicious.
That's one of the better peanut butter beers I've ever had.
It is.
I just wasn't expecting peanut butter.
I like Gibbs like, yeah, list the thing that's potentially lethal in bigger letters.
Yeah. That is a
Right.
good point, actually.
Yeah.
It's a real good point. It's a real good point. Like, straight up. Infusion A. Coffee, porter. Porter with coffee added.
Yeah.
Coffee, porter.
Nothing about that.
And then it's
label.
like, oh, hey, by the way, no
There's
peanut
peanut
butter. There's peanut butter there.
So I think the chocolate and the coffee are very subtle, providing a little bit of those roasty notes, but it is just peanut butter.
That's so fucking hilarious.
You say that, man, like, all right, after you take the drink, like, you're not getting a finish with, like, a coffee flavor. Like,
No,
right
it's
now,
hint o coffee.
It's there, but it's not.
that's what I'm getting the after flavor. Like, not so much, like, in sip, but, like, post sip.
I guess I could see it. By the way, I'm surprised you're not drinking out of your Dark Lord cup.
Yeah. It was a good sample cup for the day.
Yeah, I really like the idea of a silicone cup. Like, that's pretty fun.
It's $5. I mean, that's a little big for that, Tyler.
Oh, it's a lot big for that.
Well, I mean, like, what is it? John's got a soup can, right? I mean, that looks about right.
No, that's John.
Yeah. It's just
Even that would be a little small.
dual purpose.
John's got that Pringle, that single serve Pringles can.
Oh, got Pup Dog. What up?
What's up, buddy?
Pup
I
dog.
was here for a minute, man.
Pup dog.
Speaking of people, we just got to get up on at some point.
Well, that's his fault. He was supposed to be on not
is
that
his
long
fault,
ago.
Yeah.
And then Tyler just, couldn't make the show, so.
That's not what happened at all.
For like a month.
No, but that's not by. No, Pup Dog canceled because of that.
I'm talking post that.
Oh, yeah, I was
Like,
busy.
he couldn't reschedule because we couldn't reschedule.
I was busy.
We're happy for you.
Yeah. Glad you were getting busy.
I'm getting ready to buy a mower because of what I did this summer or this spring. I got
good.
baseball is paying for that mower.
Good. I'm happy
It's
for you.
about all of that is paying for, but I paid off a credit card. Went and bought a bunch of meat.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it's hard to be mad about that.
No. You're set. May not have any sides at all, but you got meat.
I do like meat.
I learned how to make spatzel the other day.
Oh, did you?
It's it's stupid easy.
Is it?
Yeah. You're German. God damn it, Matt. You're the worst fucking German ever.
Sorry, I'm not Supremus.
God.
He is the worst.
He's
German
the worst
ever.
German ever. Actually, really. What's spatzel?
Brown hair, brown eyes, I know. I mean,
Spatzel's real good.
It's real good.
Yeah.
And
And it's easy?
Oh, yeah. You whip up flour and egg and water up to waffle or pancake consistency.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then you have it drop down into boiling water.
Is that really all it is?
That's all it is. Yeah.
Why have we not been doing this more?
I don't know. But I'm going to continue.
Like,
Yeah. It's stupid easy.
Well, that does make sense. Germany was poor a lot in its history, so...
I mean, when you're stuck in the Black Forest Woods.
Yeah.
Something Matt would never know nothing about.
He doesn't even know
Evidently.
what that is.
If it's history, probably
What's
not.
sauerkraut?
No, he knows that one because it has the word crowd in it.
Are we sure?
That's true.
Oh, look at that. Jared jumped out. What's up, buddy?
He doesn't know what sauerkraut is.
What's up,
Hey,
Jared?
cabbage. Pickled cabbage. Sexy 1, sexy 2, and Matt 3, he says, with a squirmy face. Rob says, the worst German ever. Want to think about that one?
All right, well.
No, the worst at being German.
Yeah, okay.
And Kevin says...
Gibbons, thank you. I don't know what you do, why, but thank you.
It's a bomb pop, buddy. We had a bomb pop beer lately. He wanted to share the bomb pop.
Yeah, it just...
Yeah. Let me return the favor.
And Pump Dog just threw out an invite. We should do a live show down there at Sinkhole Craft Beer Bar sometime.
Yes.
No.
All right, fine.
I'll burst into flames in Bloomington.
I'm not going to that one goddamn restaurant I went to, though. Fuck that place.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
Worst $20 steak I've ever had. That was really on me. I know better.
No, we'll be happy to
Was
figure
it-
something
It
out.
looked like something he made.
Whoa.
Except you had better quality meat.
I also make a good steak, thank you.
I said looks. It doesn't look great.
My T-bone did.
There's no searing on it.
My T-bone had searing, thank you.
Grill
It
marks,
doesn't
bud.
come through in the pictures.
Oh, that's good. You also you remember how I do pictures, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not taking the pretty picture. Now my ribeye I made that day, it didn't have any. It didn't come through. It was seared. It just didn't.
Yeah, it doesn't
show up.
Yeah.
But the T-bone had it. It just evidently didn't show in the picture very well.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, no!
Oh, I guess no.
I seared the shit out of my T-bone.
I'm sure it was great.
Oh
but
god, it was great. And then I cooked it low and slow on that skillet. Oh.
that's what you gotta do.
Just
That was
double
so
checking.
good.
Are we rating your meat or are we rating the beer?
Well, we already rated the beer, didn't we?
No.
Oh, we haven't yet.
That's fair.
I am first. And
It's porter.
it's a porter. It's one of my favorite peanut butter beers I've ever had.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4 1/4 because of that.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite peanut butter beers I've ever had. I wish the coffee came through just a little more, especially when the biggest words on it are coffee.
Kind of seems like that should be a thing.
And also, peanut butter kills people. You might want to put that in bigger letters on the goddamn can.
Yeah.
Rob says you gotta get a flag if he shows his meat.
Hold on.
Well, we gain notoriety though with the things we do for marketing.
And
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Jared also says, "Oh, peanut," and he took pretty pictures of his Texas Trinity. Not sure what that means, but maybe you do.
The Texas Trinity.
It was brisket. It would be brisket.
Yeah.
Shit, what would it be? Brisket.
Well, we know it's brisket.
Was it ribs?
You think it's beef ribs?
Beef
I
ribs?
think it'd be beef ribs.
Brown
Brisket,
sauerkraut?
beef ribs, and what would the third one be? Like a pulled something.
Well, he's got a
Something
yup, so
Fucking
you're
ribeye?
apparently you're two.
Ribeye?
I don't know. I'm so confused. Oh, here we go. Found it.
Burrito tacos.
He says sausage.
Oh, sausage.
Oh yeah, it is sausage. Yeah, you're right.
10 pounds of beef ribs, 10 pounds of brisket, and sausage is what
yeah,
he made.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Ooh, those beef ribs look seasoned well. Nice job.
Yeah.
Brisket looks sexy in the... Okay. Ooh, with the
sausage
onions.
With the onion.
Smart man.
Really oogling Jared's meat there, aren't you?
Always. Jared has the
Send
best.
more pictures of your meat.
Jared's got that great
Careful what you
meat.
ask for.
I asked what I asked for.
I hate both of you. Anyway, Matt, are you going to ever score this?
I don't know. You're busy oogling meat. I didn't want to interrupt your moment. I think 4 1/4 is right. That works.
At least tasty. Would I seek it out? I'm not sure. I'll go 3.75.
Well, you're wrong.
We are not on the same page now.
Ha! Feels so much better, doesn't it?
Yeah. Me being berated. It just feels right.
That is a 4 average.
We're getting all kinds of emojis. We got an eggplant. We got a banana. Rob says Vienna sausage if it's Tyler's meat.
I did buy some
Beanie Weenies.
pickled Polish sausage at that the farm.
I got sriracha ginger from the butcher.
So what you're saying is
Lebanon.
I need to bring mine. We sampled both.
Sausage
There we go.
off.
We're going to compare sausages, buddy.
Who makes the better sausage?
Dude, it's great too because everything they sell is either, especially the meats, all in either small packages. Like if you're someone who's just wanting to cook for one or two, or like if you're wanting to fucking make a meal for a group of people, they got that too.
All right.
They got
Yeah.
the big package.
I love this.
If you want to make that meal,
what?
you want to fill them up.
If you want to feed
You're
at
just
least,
gonna have to come
at least
visit one
4,
day,
you got
see
the big
new place.
package.
For one, you'll love it.
Just go all the way with it, if you will.
And one of these days you'll have to come see the new place. We'll play some board games, and we'll go buy beef.
Okay.
That sounds like John's ideal
He's,
day.
he's talking dirty.
Yeah. Beer, board games, and beef. Yeah.
We'll have Jared join us.
3 Bs.
We'll have Jared and Katie join us. We'll just play a bunch of board games. Eat some beef.
Down.
Holy shit, this beer's also from Matchless Brewing. We have 2 Matchless today. I don't even know what the fuck Matchless
Who
is.
fucking picked this shit out? And what was their first one?
Theirs was the first one was the
rice beer?
lager.
All right.
Yeah. I don't even know who Matchless Brewing is.
Okay, time to.
This is the Thurston County Imperial Stout aged in whiskey barrels.
No barrel in the nose.
You got the
100%.
whiskey on the nose.
So, Thurston County 100% whiskey barrel aged Imperial Stout Ale. Our annual Imperial Stout release showcasing a blend of hand-picked barrels from our barrel library. 2022 vintage notes, fresh aroma, fresh baked brownies, vanilla, and whiskey.
I get that in there.
Flavor, chocolate bar, molasses,
Brownies.
and caramel. Brewed by Matchless out of Tumwater, Washington.
Still a fun name.
11.8%. There you go, Matt. Other than Quandary, we hadn't had many high ones, so.
We hadn't, no.
And you know what? As great as Dark Lord is, I don't think it's that high of an ABV.
I don't think it is either.
Yeah.
I thought it was like floating a 10-ish, right?
Well, yeah, but that'd be.
Yeah, but for an Imperial Russian, that is one of the most popular beers in the nation.
I don't even see it on
Fair
here.
rebuttal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on here. Somebody's got
Yeah,
to
they
look
don't
it
put it
up.
on there.
Yeah, I don't know how you're not smelling the whiskey on this, John. Not the barrel, just the whiskey.
Ooh, since we're not doing movies, you want to smoke a pipe?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Anyway,
That's a soft no.
it's a yes.
Okay.
Lighter flavor profile than
It's-
expected.
A little light but pleasant.
Yeah, it is. It's nothing is.
The body's not light.
Nothing is gregarious on this. It is actually a light tasting, and I mean it's not a light body, but it's not a heavy body.
No, but it's not a light body.
It's just pleasant,
I enjoy this for being
and a little puzzled by it.
for not being robust, for not being that massively flavorful.
Right.
I'm enjoying it more than I think I have a lot of stouts lately. It's almost like the high drinkability and high just ease of drink.
Well, much like the memes we've seen of like, you know, Grogu, like, I started my adventure on craft beer, and then Yoda, like, I just want a goddamn Pilsner.
Yeah.
Like, yes, this is
That's been John and I for a while.
this is still refreshing. It's still got some flavor. It's still got some characteristic and originality, but it's very drinkable. It's more old school, just a stout,
That's pleasant.
but with
Yeah.
chocolatey notes.
Little bit of sugar, but not
a little bit of sugar.
not sweet.
Right.
Little bit of like chocolate, but more of a dark chocolate with a
Yeah.
little bit of roast without being burnt.
Yeah.
That is pleasant.
That's pleasant is the word for this.
All right, Matchless Brewing, 2 for 2 today. Let's go.
And this is honestly one I know the rice lager we gave it 3.75. I think this is gonna be higher,
What's funny is this one's been in the fridge a little while because I kept kind of going,
which I think it should be
I
refrigerated.
don't know who the fuck this is. Like, that's been kind of my thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck this is. I don't really.
Jared's still sorting out the triple B's. He's like, beer, beef, board games? Yes, Jared.
Yes. Yes.
I really like that.
Unless you want it in different order, they could be beer, board games, beef.
Yeah, that's why it
but-
was in the fridge. They put store
We
cold.
make it 4 B's. We can throw bitches in there, but whatever.
Do not call his wife that.
No, I wasn't talking about her.
No, but I said she should come play board games.
Yeah, he didn't mean that as a derogatory term. He just said he didn't know the
We
names
should have put some
individually.
bitches, too.
Well, tell all the ones we normally hang out with to stop getting boyfriends and stop getting.
targeted, a very select demographic. I'm pretty sure I know who they
I mean, we're gonna keep them anonymous.
They might be annoyed otherwise. Aren't you glad I'm back?
We're gonna send that clip to them.
Oh, absolutely.
TVP if you're watching.
If you don't know, now you know. What was I supposed to Oh, yeah, Dark Lord.
Thanks, Jared.
Please say.
He just sent me this screenshot. It's Jared with the eggplant. Jared with the banana.
3 Bs.
I told you, man, there's a whole bunch of emojis going on here.
God. Gibbons.
Oh yeah, oh, God
Gibbons
damn it.
got us both
That's
trying to
that's
do the arms.
Yep.
Is this the thunderstorm? Yes.
That is an unfortunate
The next
screenshot,
one,
Gibbons.
How about we don't post that screenshot, Gibbons?
That wasn't even the German talk.
No, it wasn't even at the same time.
No. That was just the torn labrum talk.
Actually, this direction is rotator cuff. This one's labrum.
Oh, you were...
No, but what I'm saying is this is actually rotator cuff. This is labrum. So that's why he knows I'm torn on both spots.
Gotcha.
Yes, wine?
We are not there yet.
You're torn both
I
ways?
said soon. This one's
She
not
might
bad,
want
though.
to try that, actually.
I would recommend it.
This one is a just imperial stout, barrel aged with a little bit of chocolate molasses and caramel.
Very pleasant drinking.
Gibbons asked, did he hear right? Todd, did you tear your labia?
Yes.
Yeah.
And my hymen.
Ooh. First time, huh?
Yep. Finally got some. This is why I hate fucking Three Floyd Dark Lord.
I mean, if you want a good wax, though. Like, the whole point of it is to make a seal, yeah?
Well, did you notice how I was like, how careful I was?
Yeah. Well, that is the most dull of razor blades, too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's because we're trying to keep
done.
it.
I don't think it's been changed in 15 years.
That thing's done.
See, we know Tyler shouldn't handle anything sharper than a boiled egg, so we gotta give him the
No,
dullest
it's
razor
more
blade we can
dangerous.
find.
It's more dangerous to have dull shit than it is sharp shit.
So is this Matt's turn to go first?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yes.
I'm gonna give that bad boy a 4.5. The pleasantness and the drinkability of that make it really good. I would like more of these flavors here present, but the fact that they're so light, making it drinkable, I appreciate, but it's just not quite that top tier because it is so subtle. But very well done. I'm quite impressed with their debut dual beer outing today.
Yeah. A rice lager that was fantastic. And I think he forgot that it's 11.8%.
I said it.
I remember it was
I think
11.
he forgot.
No, I knew it was 11 and change.
What'd you score it?
4.5.
Nice. John?
Because it's just not quite over that hump for me just yet.
You know, with the fact that it's
Yeah, you gotta grab it.
the
and jerk
fact
it.
that it's 11.8%, I was gonna give it a 4.5, but that's a good quarter point up because this I'm gonna declare DUI shelf worthy. There's no way in hell I drink this and think, man, this is almost 12%. There's no fucking
I'll give
way.
you that.
I think we're almost
No
at,
way.
I think we're almost at 2 DUI
I'd be like,
shows tonight.
this might be 8, maybe. This might be an 8 by taste.
I think we're almost at 2 DUIs then because
I would say I'd say 10. I would think 10, not 9.
oh no. I'm giving this a 7.5.
I think I'd be like, man, this is a real solid porter. That's how I would.
Now the
consider
body's
this.
a little heavy for that.
There's
but
sure. On here for a porter. Are you
but
doing
I would
freestyle?
say 7.5, 8.
Oh yeah, that's. So I'm a 4.75 on this one.
This and the
That's
Quandary
really good.
today both are just dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you're almost there, buddy.
Yeah, and notice how it's just like glued to it now.
Yep. What's it?
Oh, in that box?
The one that you were doing tonight. I don't see it.
This one, probably. Coffee. It's
it's
also
peanut
peanut
butter.
butter. We didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because the smallest lettering on the can is the thing that could kill you, peanut butter, if you're allergic. You know.
like we smelled it, like, man, this smells like peanut butter. Taste it, like, that's fucking peanut butter.
Did they fucking, like,
mislabel this shit?
label the wrong can? No, then we looked at the fine print. And I'm so...
What are you gonna rate this beer?
I'm sorry. I'm so. What'd you give it?
4.75.
Thank you, Matt. What'd you give it again?
4.5.
You know what? No, 4.75. I started to give it a 5 because of the drinkability, and you know how I am with that. But I'm gonna stick with 4.75. So it's a 4.75 average. It's a great beer.
Agreed.
Good. Hey, why don't you open that, buddy?
I'm trying! Stop recording me! Stop it!
See, this is why we need a producer, an actual producer.
Now
Good job, Jared.
Now he's actually gonna cut his finger
What's he
off.
telling
trying to
you
do
to do?
this
He
on
says, keep
camera.
going, fucker.
Hey, Jared. Go to hell.
I'm going to see him slash his wrist with trying to get this done.
That's why I'm doing it in small motions.
I know, Jared, you're a producer. That's why I said that. God damn it. Keep up. But only if you show up, buddy.
Ha! Ha!
Almost there?
I might have it. I might have it. Where's my bottle opener?
Love you too, Jared.
Yes!
No! Almost!
Get off!
That's what all the time, it's like, God, just get off already.
Hurt! Yeah!
What is it good for you?
So dumb and funny. 100% correct, Jared. 100% correct.
Was he messaging you?
Oh, the entire time. Get it off, Tyler, he says.
Every time I have to open one of these, it pisses me off.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
If it wasn't for they taste so damn
Just go a
good,
little harder. Come on.
she didn't get any, right?
I didn't say a word.
I mean, she gets some.
Yes, she does.
Plays your cards right. So there is a silicone cup too.
Oh, is this hers?
Yeah.
Oh, what a dick.
Thank you.
And then said no one ever.
Not the same. Same words, different tone.
There you go, Seth. Is that better?
No. You're not bored of that, right?
John's like, that's less we get. No.
I'm looking out for her.
There you go.
There you go.
No, he wasn't. Don't let him lie. Oh, no, bring that back then. See, I was looking out for Kylie.
Were you?
Oh, God.
There you
I
go.
really thought you were going to dump some of that in your cup, and I was going to be so
That was
proud.
funny.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The entire time. It's good.
Oh, Jared. All right, so this is none other than Thunderstorm. Sunday Thunder. I don't know how it's supposed to be read.
Sunday Thunderstorm. Get it straight.
I don't think it is.
It's not
It might be.
AC/DC Thunderstruck. It's Sunday Thunderstorm.
But this is
Should we
Dark
play
Lord.
Thunderstruck while we're drinking Thunderstorm?
No, we won't. Dark Lord aged in bourbon barrels with coffee, cocoa nibs, and vanilla beans added. This is bottle 4,249 of 4,800. You barely
Love you
got
too,
one.
Jared.
Barely got one.
Right.
You were 600 off from not getting it.
God damn it, I'm so... Nose is disappointing to me.
Yeah, the nose almost smells off.
Face is disappointing.
Smells like green pepper.
No, it doesn't.
It kind of...
No, it doesn't. Not done. I'm not going to listen. I don't believe you. God wouldn't do that to me tonight. I'm in too good a headspace. Not green pepper. It smells like green coffee beans. I don't want to drink it now. We're having another beer if this sucks.
It doesn't suck.
It doesn't suck.
It suck. The smell does not.
Ouch. All right, Butt
That
Pirates
is
just jumped on,
so
and she
much
says,
caramel.
"Good evening, gentlemen and Matt." This is
I
what
love
I
how-
get.
Steph,
I love how everybody has gotten on today and they just ripped Matt.
This is what I get for showing up for your birthday celebration Saturday after being in a beer fest.
Happy birthday.
Rob,
Oh, I forgot you went to her birthday.
I sure did, and I brought the big gun, so we killed that bottle. Gem City?
You took your last big gun bottle?
I did. For her birthday.
You still have a little bit left, don't you?
Maybe.
The blood orange.
Maybe not.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they're-
there's a little bit left.
they are done. Like the
We drank most of that bottle at Halloween last year, but there's a little bit left, I think.
Jared got on Halloween.
We just drank a lot on Halloween.
Steph says, I don't
Totally
know how you're
unfair.
drinking right now 3 days straight, Matt, but well, because I'm a professional.
Ooh, I have Halloween off this year. You need to take it off. Or
I
not
had
Halloween,
a
but the
show
day after.
to do this. And Rob has an answer for the ABV question. I looked it up. I wasn't going to read it until...
All this.
It's like 8.9% or something.
I can't confirm or deny. You guys can play the guess the ABV game.
I'm going 8.9.
I'm gonna cross what Rob says and what I saw on what I was going to see on Untapped, and then I am no longer allowed to play
I think this is
due to
shit.
eligibility.
Really?
This is one of the worst stouts I've had in
I
a
like
while.
what I had before better.
I think 8.9.
There's something wrong with this. There is a weird flavor to it.
And Jared says, Matt, the second beer camera is a fun one to use for the impressions when you guys get a pucker face. Yes, it is. Just gotta time it right on the right beer and the right guy.
No.
That's so weird.
You can have more of my
Matt,
cup.
what are you thinking on this beer? After he chooses his ABV.
I got something from Gibbons on here, so I'm taking myself out in case he's right.
No. We got to get his ABV. And then I want you to know what you think on this.
What'd you say?
8.9.
9 flat.
Oh, you fucker.
Price is Right rules, man. Let's see. So
I normally don't do that to you.
No.
Gibbons says 15.
I don't think so.
Bullshit.
And that might be what they say, but I think if you test it, it's a lot lower.
I'm trying to look on Untapped, and I'm not finding it on here. NA ABV.
I mean, it's Dark Lord. You just look up what
Yeah.
Dark Lord is.
Well, I didn't know Thunderstorm would be different now, because I found
No.
Thunderstorm, but it doesn't have the ABV on it.
No, just look up Dark Lord. Which I still think it's, if you test it versus what they say it is, it's different. They don't distribute out of state, so they don't have to be.
I think our scores are going to be all over the place today.
I think so too. Matt, what do you think of this beer?
Dark Lord is listed at 15.
I know.
This is a really mixed...
I'm just saying, like, that's what's listed at.
Yeah, he's...
I think Kevin's tested it at one point.
Yeah, Gibbons clarifies. Untapped has it at 0.
I'll tell you this. I know it's been tested, and it's lower than what it's advertised at. 450.
Maybe that's just that year. This is weird, because some of the flavors are there. I don't know if it's improperly balanced, or...
So flavors,
What?
this is Neapolitan, so this is the...
Okay. Oh, this is... Okay. I might...
No, this is not the Neapolitan, sorry.
No.
This is the Sunday, so it is cocoa nibs.
This one is Dark Lord aged in bourbon barrels of coffee, cocoa nibs, and vanilla.
I kind of get all those flavors, but I don't know if it's them gelling to produce another flavor that I don't like, or if there's just an imbalance, but something... It's not like a funky thing, I don't think, but something just tastes off to me. And... I don't know. It's definitely not my favorite Dark Lord that I've had. I could drink this, but I would be remiss. Like, if I went there and got this, I was like, man, this is not the one I want.
Right.
It's okay. If it is 15, then, like, all right, gotta give you that. The ABV horn, we can't run from that one, but I don't know.
So if we were to break it down...
I think they maybe went too hard in the chocolate, and that's maybe where it's getting too rich, and maybe that's where I'm getting weirdness.
My favorite part about this is Jared's asking me if you just said the word funky,
I know, he just, yeah.
and I responded with, I wasn't listening.
So, I get lots of caramel notes, which is for stout appropriate. Definitely a lot of chocolate, like you're saying. I think the vanilla's there. The coffee is what I like it more, which means the coffee isn't as prevalent, and it's not roasty at all. This is definitely a Starbucks version of a coffee.
I know Tyler would like, because this is almost diabetes. Like
It's
I'm,
overly sweet.
Diabetes.
It also has a flavor that I can't place that I don't like.
yeah. I don't think it's an off flavor. I think it's just something
think
blending
it is.
that produces a flavor that is a little less than savory. And Rob says if it has off flavors, maybe it's the handicapped bear that mauled the neck of the bottle. And bear means two things.
Both appropriate. I smelled green pepper in the nose. Fortunately, I don't taste it when I taste it.
I didn't get that. I got a little bit of green coffee beans, but not
Yeah, I don't think green
not
pepper's
the
right.
all
But
flavor green pepper
they're-
necessarily. But I'm telling you, there's something I don't like. I don't know if
And
it's all
that's
flavor. I don't. But there's something that's like ringing in the back of my mind, like I should know how to describe it, and I can't.
So let's break it down.
I'm with you on that because the smell. There's something on the smell that doesn't seem like it should be coming out of that, but I don't know what it is.
Cocoa.
Not cocoa. That's not the issue.
How's the cocoa?
It's not cocoa. It's milk chocolate.
Right. So it's almost Cocoa Puff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which the vanilla is adding to that Cocoa Puff sort of flavor. So.
Coffee's still very green to me, even on the flavor.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
But there's just there's a flavor, and I legit can't figure out how to describe it.
I find Dark Lord to be a little bit syrupy in general.
Man, I like
I'm also
They're all a bit viscous.
now.
I
Don't
like
get
the
me wrong.
body.
I have had a couple Dark Lords I really liked.
Mhm.
Smo brought a Hanji that time that was phenomenal, and he
Yep.
brought a regular Dark Lord that was very good. I still have never understood the hype.
And I get that. You're
I
correct.
think this beer in the stout realm is mediocre.
I wouldn't go mediocre. I think it's an average imperial stout.
Now, how
So
early did
it's
it come
mediocre.
out, though? Was it like maybe the establishing of...
Hold on. Average means mediocre. Means middle.
I'd say mediocre is maybe slightly below average, but I think we're splitting hairs.
Yeah, I think if I were going to rate a mediocre beer on this, it'd be like 2.5.
But I'm just saying in general, I've always thought Dark Lord... I've never understood the Dark Lord hype. I really don't.
Sure.
Now, Hanji, if they were just releasing Hanji, absolutely understand that one 110%.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
if Hanji was Dark Lord, like if that was just... Oh, fuck yeah. Line up all day long. That beer's fucking great.
Yeah.
Dude, that's got a smell I really didn't like.
But I'm telling you, I'm not a fan of this beer. But Dark Lord in general,
It's not sour, but it's almost a
don't
sour
understand.
smell.
I don't understand.
It'll be interesting to try the others. And we'll let them age. The
And I'm
coffee-
sure there's one or two over there that will
They're gonna be fire.
fucking be fire.
Yeah. Coffee I wanted to have because sometimes coffee can turn green pepper or it can just kind of fall out in general.
Yep.
There's a French vanilla coffee over there. That was one of the older vintage ones. Was the other one I was thought about doing tonight because it's already sat a couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But
This is
let's
going to be
get
an
to scoring.
interesting
Yeah, it's gonna
score
be an
on
interesting
this one.
score. I go first
I think
on
it's
this one?
you, right? I think I went.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it, buddy. 100%.
Oh, shit.
But when you do open it, it'd be interesting to know. Yeah.
All right.
Was it Gibbons hitting you up on the DMs or
It's
what?
just Gibbons being Gibbons.
Yeah.
But it was
Slide
sent
into
to,
your
it was
DM?
sent to us and not on the chat, so I'm not going to read it out loud.
Fair
But,
enough.
It's Gibbons being Gibbons.
So
What a fucking
if I'm
tool. I
going to
love
rate
him.
this one, and as you said, it's going to be all across the board on this. I don't think this variant is necessarily a seek it out variant. I like the cocoa vanilla cocoa puff sort of approach that it brings. The coffee is not coffee. It's just a very, once again, it's kind of Starbucks grocery store cold drink coffee, which I enjoy a little bit more. Which is probably why I'm going to give it a little bit higher. I'm going to go 3.5. But I wouldn't search this one out. I was excited about it when I saw it. But
I was excited about this. When you sent us the
you-
picture, this is the one I was fucking pumped about.
Yep. I don't think it's horrible. But I also think if you're going to this, hey, this is gonna be coffee. It's not coffee.
Matt, do you mind going? I still don't know what I'm doing.
I've got just enough. I'm going to take a big gulp, see how that treats me real quick, and then...
This big old might got a little bit more coffee on it, but it's still not gonna change my score. It's like Starbucks mocha.
I think there's just something I don't like about this. And much like Tyler said, I feel like I should be able to describe it, but I can't. I don't know why. But the smell, like immediately the smell smelled off.
I did not like the smell.
The
See, I
taste
didn't
tastes
notice
off.
the smell as much as you guys, so that
But-
isn't what's messing with me.
Again, I don't think it's like a you know, an infection kind of off. Just something with the flavors I think didn't pair right, which created a flavor that I just don't like, and I think that's also resulting in the nose. But I don't know, man. This is a mixed bag. 3. I just don't know where to fucking go with this.
1.75.
Woof.
Yeah.
I was bouncing between a 1.75 and 2.
I mean,
the whole
I
time.
can't say that I don't get it, but
I think it's a garbage beer. I really do.
That's a 2.75.
I think the sweetness is the only thing that keeps it from being too low for me because it kind of hides. I think if it wasn't as sweet as it was, I would be able to pick
Pick it out.
that flavor that's bugging me. I would be able to figure out if it wasn't for the sugar.
Yeah.
And me with sugar always messes with me. I struggle to figure out, even when there's a flavor there that I should be able to pick out, I struggle with because sugar just. But I think what it is I think it's hiding. What is Matt doing? I think it's.
don't worry about me.
I think it's hiding whatever
I'm not that
whatever
bendy.
flavor that I'm having troubles describing. I think it's one. I think it's garbage.
think
Gibbon
it's
says,
interesting.
"Tell him he's wrong, Tyler." I don't know. I'm guessing that's your DM combo.
What's up?
Gibbon says, "Tell him he's wrong."
That's not our DM combo, but
The I think what we should do, we should
about
plan out how long we're going to keep some of these, because
that's fine.
some will go out, flavors will drop. I think some will age a little better.
Well, I've been
We can take a
trying to
look at
move through the ones that'll drop.
Mhm.
That when I pick beers, that's half of what I do is
Yeah.
ones I think might drop sooner than later. The ones that's half the reason some of the ones that we love haven't been drank because they're ones that I know either I know age better,
Yeah.
or I know their flavors will last longer.
Yeah.
That's actually part of the reason some of our favorite beers are still sitting there because it's like, well, I know I can wait on you.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah. Let's
insert.
drink that one.
Yeah, so that's why a lot of that shelf is starting to actually become, which is not a bad problem at all.
No.
Heaven. A lot of that beer that's left is shit that is
no.
just.
We noticed while in your absence, especially like last week, like this is like 3 rows of River North, like 2 rows of Freedom.
No, the River North's not actually 3 rows. It's
And
just.
it's 2 and change.
There's some
It's,
Freedom
it's
behind
pretty
it.
deep.
The Freedom is deep.
Freedom's real deep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
you
even
got
counting the.
the
second
Freedom
shelf.
spillover shelf behind me.
Yeah.
But no, it's gotten really funny because like a lot of the stuff I'm constantly like, "Oh, I want this beer, but this one needs drink.
Rob
I want
says
this beer.
Raspberry Diamonds is going to be the first one he cracks, so I don't know if you got
Did you get that
I
one?
do have that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have that one. That one's kind of pretty simple. I think it's bourbon barrel aged with raspberries in it.
Ooh, that sounds quite pleasant.
Yeah, so I do have that one.
Is this winding down for the end of the episode, or
That
think
was a
so.
really weird way to say that, but
It was a bad transition.
Are we-
honestly?
winding down. Yes, we are, because this has been a great time. It's been absolutely a blast being back with everybody.
I don't know, sometimes you're like, well, that last beer sucked, we're getting another one. Sometimes I was like,
No.
are we okay?
No, we're gonna smoke a pipe.
Are we, John?
Yeah, we are.
He can smoke a pipe. It's fine. I'll hang out for a while.
That works.
I don't think I'm not going to smoke a pipe. with
That
him,
works.
so.
That works. As long as we're hanging out. You
Yep.
know, I
I'll
miss
hang
you.
out for a bit.
I miss you. And we're not doing movie reviews. So
No, we're
it's
not.
fine.
And we got some shit to talk about. So
We do. That's actually a good thing to actually chill.
Oh, that sounds very administrative. I'm
So, pipe and beer. Hey, pipe and beer. Pipe and beer. Anyway, so
the old
thing is-
PB instead
Hey,
of 3 Bs.
Big thing. What's your beer of the night, Matt?
It's definitely not that one. I've got to go with the. That's why I was trying to look earlier so I could be prepared for this.
I have some big scores on mine.
The second beer from the place we had 2 of today.
These are my scores.
The
You
next to
are-
last beer.
Here and here.
yeah,
Your top
the
two.
Thurston County.
Thurston County. Rob's expecting raspberries to fall off in that Dark Lord though. But yeah, I'm going
yeah,
Thurston
for sure.
County because that thing
Didn't drink
was
soon.
super drinkable. Still had a good amount of flavor to it, even though I would have liked more, and really surprised me actually.
We could do the raspberry one next week,
Yeah, that's fine.
just as a precaution. John.
The Thurston County. That was by far the most surprising of the beers that we had. A new brewery that we haven't had on the show before.
They came out swinging.
They had 2 today from them. The rice lager was great, and then that one was just that was top.
Yeah, they came out swinging today.
If it would have been for the stout, it would have been the rice lager, but they won up themselves.
Yeah, they came out swinging today.
Yeah.
I mean, you both underscored the rice lager with 3.75s, but
Just wouldn't search it out. Is the issue.
I mean, you both suck. But
It
it's
was
fine.
really good.
It has to be Thurston County. Like I wanted to pick something else just because, but damn, they nailed that.
I mean, and they're kind of swinging big dick against one of the biggest variant, but a big stout that's hardcore to find. We got
They beat River North, who's our, like,
which, in fairness, we don't normally pick them for beer of the night very often because we just know what we're gonna get out of them normally.
Yes, I do. I
But
still pick them.
Sometimes we do, but yeah, I mean, no, they really is like a first brewery really kind of brought it.
Yeah, they nailed it today.
And Jim says good choices on Thurston County. I don't know if he's tried it, but
I don't know, but it's fantastic.
And that beer was fantastic. We had a blast. And it was a good night. But I also was a little selfish. First night back, I looked at John and I'm like, I'm picking good beers. Matt was in the process of picking some things, and I'm like, all right, those work. Well, I looked, I'm like, those work.
Okay.
I'm like, those work. Yes. Oh, I added the Quandary. I added the Thurston County. Actually, those were the 2 I added.
Okay.
Great night. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate all the comments tonight. That makes it even more fun to me.
Absolutely.
hard agree.
I'm TBG_Ops guy.
My dog being Q.
And behind the camera, the one, the only.
I'll scream Matt.
Thank you guys. And if you don't have anything to do Saturday, I won't be able to make it, but John will probably be there. Run up to Hoplore for the barrel-aged release of...
Is this the real life?
Is this the real life?
You forgot for a second, didn't you?
No,
Son of a bitch.
I was actually trying to throw in the barrel age, but I was like, wait, he said barrel age, so I don't have to repeat that. I was like, oh, yeah.
But check it out. John will probably be there.
I think Matt's going to be there, too.
That's what I was going to say.
There's
Matt,
a-
I think, is going to be
A
there.
fair to Midland chance. I might be there also.
You know, I think there's also
I have a 10%
visit to
chance.
Ledgeview in on that, too.
I have a 10%
I mean, they're
chance
both
of
in the
hopping up,
Warsaw, so.
But I'm
Oh, are they
excited.
dropping crack on that day too?
We dropping crack?
Yeah, Gibbons says barrel aged crack. Amish crack?
Holy. It
Is
is
that-
their
is that
anniversary
crack
party.
day?
It's their anniversary party.
Oh, all right, yeah. I just went from like being into now. I'm like super hard in.
Like, I legit think
Which means like 2.5 inches instead of 2. Boys.
I mean that's a
And
lot
girls.
for me though.
Yeah, that would be like a 25% increase.
All right, I'll
See,
what
I mean,
can do.
like when we break it down like that, that sounds like a lot.
I don't think I can make it. I think I do have something.
We'll check it out. That's why we're going to talk afterwards.
I'll try.
And Kyle Thomas just jumped on. Hey yo!
What's up?
Love you,
What's up?
Kyle. We're leaving later, y'all.